Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to SP Vids, and I'm back with another tutorial for you. It's been a hot minute since I've spoken on my YouTube channel, so it's really good to be back doing tutorials again. I'm really glad you've been enjoying the beats that I've been putting up. As you're probably aware, I've actually just started a new job full time, so I've just been working out how to find some time to do the channel still. So that's why I was just throwing up a few beats just to keep it active and ticking over. But I'm back with the tutorial for you today, so I hope you enjoy the content in this one. I'm going to be talking about the Subsonic setting, or the Subsonic MFX I should call it, sorry. So it's FX number 23, and what this does is it creates a bass note with your SP, and what I found after messing around yesterday is that it can actually be really useful when you use these certain settings, and you can kind of control the bass note like with an on and off switch like you do with the DJ FX looper using this dial. And what I'm going to do is show you how to set this up so that if you've got a loop in your SP, you can apply bass notes to it when you want and not when the SP decides to bring it in, if that makes sense. So basically what the Subsonic MFX does is it brings in a bass note when your track's under a certain threshold. I think I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. It's probably not the clearest, but you kind of, if I show you this looper and show you what the three parameters actually do across the top, it'll probably give you a good understanding of what it does. So I've been sampling from vinyl loads lately because I've just picked up a PTO1 Newmark USB sort of portable turntable, so I'm really excited to get that. So this is a loop I made from some vinyl that I've got. Okay, so quite a nice lo-fi sound to that one. I actually built that beat with the resample method, so that's gone through quite a lot of different effects to end up on one pad. And I think I used isolator, MFX16 obviously, I think I used a little bit of filter as well, and I've managed to get that really nice warm sound on it. But one thing that's going to also be really nice if we have some bass on it, as you can see, the middle dial here is the threshold, so that decides when the bass note's going to play. The dial on the left, that decides what the pitch of the note is that it plays. So you can start off by trying to find the pitch that matches your sample. And if you could hear there, it was trying to decide itself when to bring that bass note in. But what I figured out is you can actually control that by using this middle dial. So you can think of this as an on and off dial, and you've got your pitch set up with this one on and off, and this is the balance, so this is how loud you want the bass in the mix. So let's try that again. Okay, so if you could hear that then, I was basically controlling the threshold while the loop was playing and bringing in that bass note when I wanted it, which was probably in time with the bass drum hits that I've put on the loop. So there are limitations with this. Obviously I can only do this over a loop, and I'd have to record it into another pad maybe, or record it out to a recording source. I just thought this was quite a nice little quick tip. So let's just go through what I've done again just to make it really clear. So you've got the pitch on as your first dial, so you can set the note to match your sample. Then on the second one, what you want to do is mess around with the threshold so you can find the right note. So keep it right over to the left so that it's triggering all the time basically. Mess around with your pitch, get that exactly good with your sample so that it sounds nice. And then you can use the dial on the right there to control the volume of the bass in the mix. See, so that's like full bass, none at all. So you want to get it somewhere in the middle. And what you're looking for is you're trying to find that point where the bass turns off. So as you can see with mine, generally speaking at about 12 o'clock, so to the left of 12 o'clock, that will be kind of where the bass note is on, and to the right is where it's off. So what I'm doing is switching between this kind of position and this kind of position really quickly at the exact points where I want the bass note to play. So. So have a go with that one yourselves, guys. I hope that helps you out. It's just a little way of putting bass onto your SP if you don't have a bass instrument. So you could use keyboard or bass if you do have those instruments handy. I don't personally. So that's really cool to get me to put some really low sub in my mix. Obviously you're only limited to the one note, which is a bit of a downfall of this method of putting sub onto your sample, but if you listen to some lo-fi tracks, they do only have the one note like this, and that's what made me start messing around with it and thinking, well, if you only need the one note, I can probably do this with Subsonic, and figured out this method. So try it on some of your loops and see what it sounds like. It's a useful little effect, definitely, and one that can add a little bit more spice to your lo-fi beats. So that's it for this one. It's pretty short, quite a quick tip, just FX23. Really handy little thing if you just want to add a little bit of low-end punch to your tracks. If you need any lo-fi drums, please head to spvids.com and pick up my pack. It's been selling really nicely recently, so thank you all hugely for purchasing that. I hope you're enjoying the sounds in there. Thank you for the support, it really does help out. Don't forget to hit like if you like the content, and don't forget to hit subscribe as well. And apart from that, I hope you're all doing well, and I look forward to reading your comments, guys. I appreciate it's been quite a while since I've spoken to you through the microphone, but it's good to be back. So take care of yourselves, I'll see you all soon, and keep making beats. Peace.